The date is November 26, 1973. President Nixon proposes a 55 miles per hour speed law for all passenger vehicles. This, accompanied by no gasoline sales on Sundays and a 15% cut in gasoline production, were proposed to lower the fuel consumption by 200,000 barrels per day. Part of this is based on Nixon's belief that cars achieve maximum efficiency at 40 to 50 miles per hour. Since setting speed laws has always belonged to the states, there are speeds as high as 75 miles per hour before this law was enacted. Several days before this, many states, including Oregon, Washington, and California, had already lowered their speeds. Oregon to 55, Washington to 50, and California lowering some 70s to 65s. We now face the same problem today: shortage on fuel and hippies wanting to lower speed limits. Now, in 1973, this law passed, but now it's not 1973. Cars have changed over the years. They have a lot more power and are capable of a lot higher speeds, and their drivers like to drive them at a lot higher speeds. Americans need to drive fast, as well as their growing impatience on the road makes this law not really favored to be passed. We're going to interview some experienced and inexperienced drivers to see what they think about a lower speed limit.
It's not even on.
You're right there.
It's not even on.
Look at you, man.
No more than 3 miles per hour over the speed limit. I've never had a speeding ticket.
I drive a tiny bit over,
Like how much is a tiny bit?
like 2 miles per hour.
Kyle, how fast do you drive?
59.
It wasn't for birth.
Occasional 69.
Two major ones. One, it would decrease the number of fatalities and just wrecks on the highway because of speed. And two, it would save a lot of energy. Most cars get a lot better mileage at 55 than they do at 65 or 70.
Well, I think that the destinations that they're trying to get to will be a lot farther, well, take a lot more time to get to instead of getting there sooner like they would probably like to.
We would produce less CO2. We would produce less of the other pollutants that cars produce. One of the things that we have to do if we have higher speeds is we have to build highways with fewer curves so that you can travel at 75 without having to slow down, like freeway systems. We could be satisfied with roads that we have now. We could just fix them instead of building new highways all over the place. Actually, the creation of highways, especially blacktop highways, absorbs an awful lot of heat into the atmosphere and into the earth and is one of the causes of global warming. So if we can just cut back on the number of acres of highway that we build, we can cut down on the amount of global warming. So it would be a win-win.
Maybe it would slow down, well, I know that it would slow down most of the things that are going on, like greenhouse gases and such. And I could probably see it being very positive towards everything.
Yes.
I approve.
Yes. Because we're running out of fossil fuels. And we can either do what we can to conserve them now, or we'll just hit the wall where we no longer have them. And not only will our economy suffer, but the environment will suffer as well.
Probably not, unless there's like a bunch of the green people, hippies, that want it lessened. It might though, I don't know. But people like to get to where they want to go.
Went back, undo.